What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a little bit of work on the orange car and prep for some races in the future. We just got some minor adjustment stuff that we need to do. We need to raise the front end of the car up. It still sits a little too low, so we're going to bump that up a little bit. We're going to make sure the rear subframe is centered. It looked like it was off just a little bit, so we're going to recenter that. Obviously after doing all that, we're going to realign the car. We are also going ahead and changing out the parachute. This is just your standard, pilot chute. We now have the CO2 launcher one for it. That way it makes it way easier to pack for a single person. Most of the time my wife's there to help me, which is awesome. But there'll be the few times here and there that I'll be by myself. It's just gonna make it a lot easier for a single person to do it. So we're gonna get that switched over now, and we also changed the color of the chute. Bet you can't guess which color it is. And yeah, and then we have a couple other little upgrades we're gonna do. Seen in the previous video, we did the ice tank. So we're hoping that helps out, but we're gonna get all this done. The new wheels and tires are supposed to be here, hopefully in the next couple weeks. So then we can get the new wheels and tires on it. We got these ones off. We're actually gonna stick them on the Ranger for now, until we find something cheap just to throw on it once we get to budget time. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the parachute off, get all the lines in here figured out, because we got to switch it over. These are like little 1/4-inch lines, but the fittings and everything came with are all 3/8, so we got to swap fittings on the regulator and on the solenoid there, and then we could tee off to go to the little valve to go to the parachute. So we're gonna get all this removed and start putting the new stuff on. All right, so we got a little bit on there. We got so we upgraded this fitting to a 3/8 along with this one. We ran this in here, teed it in, and then it's gonna go to the valve. It's kind of hard to see, but the valve's in here. So then when you flip that, that charges this air cylinder. And then we need to do that, it exhausts everything out of the line. So yeah, now we got to do the parachute, and then we can run this line to the cylinder on the parachute, and then it's pretty much done. We're also going to reroute this cable. I've always just had it through here because I was trying to punch any more holes in the bumper, but we're just going to go out another hole in the bumper. That way everything's tucked underneath this panel that we can still put back in. So yeah, let's continue on. All right, so we got the new parachute mount on there. Drilled the hole, got everything mounted. So now all we gotta do, get this stroud air launcher. Make sure the thing's pointing down. Just put it in there. That's it. We gotta bolt it in. So we gotta drill the holes through here. Through here to here. Same thing here. And I gotta take the cable holder off of the other parachute mount, bolt right here on the back side, and then put the new parachute in. The little launcher, see that in there? And then just gotta run the cable through. I think we're just gonna try to run it through this hole, run down low, and then same thing with the airline, maybe off the other side to come right up to here. That should be it. All right, so we got everything ran through, and then put a couple holes in here. We got the airline ran out to the cylinder, and then we have the cable for the actual parachute ran outside too. So we got everything out here. We're gonna go ahead and get the chute put in the bag, and then we'll be able to figure out the length for this, get it bolted in, and then we'll zip tie everything down here, get everything real tight so we can put the tag back on. So that was much easier to pack by yourself. Like I said, most of the time my wife's there, so it's not that bad. So now we just gotta get this mounted in here, which we have that piece over there, that'd be simple. Then we gotta get the length for this cable correct. We'll probably put just one zip tie around here to keep it tight, so we put the tag back on. We'll finish tightening everything up in there. Real quick, I'll just show you. So that's where I mounted the switch. Line comes off, goes to the switch, comes out, goes to here. So you can see. So you can see it's doing something. But that's it. So get the cable put on now. All right, we got it all done. We've tested it. Cable length is perfect, works good. Got it all packed. We've tested the airline, make sure that didn't leak. Everything's good. The parachute's 100% done. So we're back in business on a parachute. So there it is. New parachute. It definitely sits a little lower than the last one. The other one sat up a little higher, but it's gonna be so much nicer having the air launcher. So, yep, let's get some more things done on this car and we'll hit the track.